Hey Vikes, happy Friday. I'm Haley.
I'm Cameron, and here's your news. This month is Suicide Awareness Month. Everybody is affected by this.
We talked to multiple people who have had first-hand experience with suicide.
September is Suicide Prevention Month. We talked to administration about how suicide impacts people's lives.
Everyone has somebody that they care about, and if that person tries to hurt themselves or does hurt themselves, then that affects obviously those people and their friends and family around them.
Suicide impacts others' lives in different ways. I lost my husband to suicide, and so I have gone out and I want to help others. I see it as my calling. It's what I need to do.
We talked to Mr. Elliott about his personal experience.
From my personal experience with my brother committing suicide when I was 19, I saw it firsthand. And it's not just like the initial impact. It comes from like years and years of, families go through denial, families go through, blaming others. So it's really not, that's the whole point of like, it's a long-term solution. You might have been going through a lot right then, but then like your family, your friends are impacted for the rest of their lives, always thinking about it.
In Kansas, suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 34.
Suicide prevention to me starts with awareness. We have to make people aware of what suicide is. We have to give them the warning signs. We need to teach them what to do for someone if they're having suicidal thoughts. The prevention part is actually the action piece. Now I know all this stuff, what do I do?
We talk about sex, drugs, and alcohol, but not suicide.
The topic is one that a lot of people have a tough time talking about. When I have trained teachers about suicide prevention, one of the things that they always ask is, but if we talk about it, is that going to give people the idea of suicide? And that is the biggest myth.
It's kind of like blacklisted, If you're depressed, you got something wrong with you. If you're thinking about suicide, you got something wrong with you. Depression comes in all shapes and sizes.
We asked Mr. Elliott and Mrs. Dietrich about how people can help ones who struggle with depression or suicide.
Making sure kids understand that you're open, open door policy, being upfront with kids. And if they feel comfortable with you, they can tell you their struggles, tell you the issues, showing them your personality so you know they care. My biggest thing in teaching is trying to show every student that I truly care about them.
Listening, believing them, helping them see that they're not alone, get them to that next level. It might be a doctor, it might be a therapist, a counselor, just being there for them. I think that's the biggest thing we can do to help.
People who struggle with depression find it difficult to talk about.
We look at it as disgraceful, and that's the worst way to look at it. It's an illness, just like if I had cancer or if I have depression. Those are all illnesses.
I think they're outcasts. They think that they're going through things by themselves when they're really not. When you get to that mindset, you're so in a hole that you don't really understand that people are there to help you.
There's so much pressure in our society to be the best, do the best, and sometimes we just have tough days, and sometimes we have a tough period of our life that we have to struggle through, and it's hard to sometimes ask for that help and knowing who to ask, so you have to have someone that you trust and can go to and get the help that you need.
If you or a loved one is struggling with depression, call the suicide hotline at 1-800-273-8255 or talk to a professional.
If you or anyone you know has talked about it, please tell someone immediately.
This should not be a silent topic. Here's the rest of your news.
Outside date forms are due next Tuesday. Turn in to Miss Naylor. These are our spirit days for next week. Haley, scroll. There will be a canned food drive during seminar from October 1st to the 31st. The prize will be a pizza party and free tickets to the fall play. All donations will go to Topeka Rescue Mission. If you're interested in taking the National Merit Scholarship Program qualifying test, pay the bank $16 and bring the receipt to Ms. Aliker. Author Neil Schusterman will be here October 11th from 10:45 to 11:45. If you're interested, stop by the library. There are many shirts for sale right now. If you'd like a leadership shirt, fill out the form on Schoology. If you'd like a Spirit Club shirt, pay the bank by October 11th and bring receipt to Ms. Skies. If you'd like a Senior Women's shirt, pay the bank and bring receipt to Reagan Bond by October 19th.
Fine Arts Booster Council invites all to represent Seaman FABC, a $100 prize for the students whose drawing is chosen. Logan Elementary Spark Club is looking for volunteers to assist with students in the Spark Club on Wednesday afternoons from 4 to 5 in the Logan Library. Monday is the deadline to sign up for K-State Engineering Scholars Day. You have to be a senior and need a 28 or above on the ACT and a 3.6 GPA. Meat sticks are available for sale now. Buy from Miss Van Gordon, W11, Mr. Wilson, NA, or Mr. Ruda, 925. Students who want to learn the test-taking strategies to help improve their ACT score should plan to attend the Power Prep workshop on Thursday, October 25th in the SHS auditorium. Now over to sports after this quick commercial break.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sleep in the Box. Haven't you heard of it?
Sleep in a Box is this weekend. It's a fun event to help raise money for the rescue mission and food for local shelters sponsored by Interact. It costs $10 per person. Individuals can sign up through Friday. Come be a part of the event and enjoy games, music and dancing, and sleep out in a box, all for charity. See Mr. Collins to sign up.
It is Homecoming Spirit Week. Monday is PJ Day. Tuesday is Jersey Day. Wednesday is Favorite Holiday Day.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Thursday is Kindergarten Picture Day. And Friday is Hawaiian Day.
Boys cheer, girls play football in a powder puff game on October 13th at 4 p.m. If you are interested, sign up with Miss Olson by October 8th. Cancer Awareness Night for the boys soccer team is on Thursday, October 11th, and you get a free pink t-shirt if you are one of the first 50 SHS students at the game. Funds raised will go to SHS families battling cancer. Now over to Josh with the weather to see if this cold is going to continue.
Hey Vikes, it's Josh. This is outside, but I'm not live. At the time of recording this video, the cold front has begun to pass through. The winds are breezy out of the north. You can see the flag up there really blowing at this point, and the clouds starting to stream in as well. You can see the cloud deck kind of off to our north. But we do expect that by the time you're watching this, we do have overcast skies in the area, with probably staying dry, but there is a slight chance of rain prior to sunset. Still though, the better chance holding off until late tonight and into tomorrow, when we expect most spots will receive a 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch with locally higher amounts possible. And then of course Saturday itself, the big question mark. Although models still aren't coming into the best agreement, we have an idea of where the front is kind of going to get to and stall out. I'm currently calling for a high of 59 degrees heading into Saturday. Sunday, though, also is more uncertain, as you can see here on your SVTV 7-day forecast. I'm calling for a high in the 70s, and honestly, the uncertainty lingers into early next week, but it is confident that at some point we do warm back up, likely into the 80s, and more storms could return by next Thursday. Cameron and Haley, back to you.
That's all we have for today, Vikes.
We're going to leave you with another segment of Teacher Dance-Off. Last week, Mr. Bach beat Miss Guy 76-24, and he challenged Mr. Reinberg.
Make sure you go vote on the Twitter poll for next episode's battle.
Have a great day, Vikes.
Hey. Let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive plan. Yeah, come on. It's your primitive plan. Yeah, come on. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put a hurting on ya like I told ya.
Forgot the head.
Okay, is that good?
Yeah.
Come on. Shoulda had them apple bottom jeans boots with the fur.
I want to make sure this isn't like a bad song.
That was actually on beat, I think.